Go ahead, Mr. Wendell. Go ahead, Mr. Wendell. Mr. Wendell. Go ahead, Mr. Wendell.
Hello mate, how's it going? What a great game at the weekend. Carlton, Richmond, get in the Tigers. Hey look, I've got my boss out with me today, so I'm going to have to keep this short. I'll speak to you a little bit later. I've got a few appointments and things to get to, so take care mate. Alright, see ya. Right boss, we've got a busy day ahead of us. Really looking forward to coming out with me. Look, we've got an appointment to get to right away, so shall we get on with it? Nice one. Yep, so we're here. We're just about to go and meet Jane. Pre-call objective. Probably just to introduce myself and find out a little bit more about, you know, what's going on and show us some of our new initiatives. So yeah, let's get on with it. Lovely to meet you at long last.
It's been a while.
Yeah, I'd just like to introduce you to my manager. My manager's actually out with me for the day today and is going to be joining us on the meeting. I hope that's okay with you.
Fine. Absolutely.
So I mentioned on the phone, or you mentioned on the phone last week, that there was a new committee being formed. What I wanted to do today was I wanted to talk a little bit about that, find out who's on the committee, what the goals and priorities are of the committee and what you're working towards. Does that sound okay?
Look, it sounds okay, but we're not really looking to involve suppliers at this point. Just we're at the very early stages of kind of getting this into place.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. So anyway, so I've got a few questions to ask you. First of all, if you could tell me a little bit about, you know, who's on the committee.
Kind of heading up the project. He's from supply, and then there's Sarah Ferguson, who's going to kind of add that clinical perspective.
Is the committee forming right now? What sort of changed in your environment to require the committee to form?
At one of the recent meetings, we've been told that our budget's going to be cut by about 20%. So we've decided that this is one way we can look at, you know, really achieving some cost savings.
So Jane, can you tell me a little bit about what the group's priorities are?
We're looking to reduce our number of suppliers because at the moment we've got issues with logistics. I think up to 80-something suppliers across wound care. So yeah, really looking to streamline that down, the product list down.
Why is that particularly presenting a problem for you?
Logistics causes a bit of chaos in our storerooms.
Do you foresee with the committee?
Well, there's a number of us from different departments involved, and we all have varying budgets and varying priorities, and I guess just seeing that all come together and agreeing on the best ways to get the outcomes that we need.
And how will you overcome these challenges?
Well, I think it's really important for us to work with a supplier who can provide, I guess, the range and also at the right price, but not only that, but also help us to implement those changes effectively.
So what you're saying to me, Jane, is it's going to be really important for you to work with a supplier that can help you through that change management process. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when we get there.
Yeah. Well, look, I can certainly see why that would be important to you. The change management process is very important in achieving your overall outcomes. Things that my organisation have experience in is working with establishments such as yours, where we can actually look at helping you to communicate the overall vision and plan of what it is that you're trying to achieve. In addition to that, what we can do is we can work with you and the committee in looking at ways of providing that communication in an effective and impactful manner. What that means is that when you actually implement the changes that you are proposing, it means that the end user will be able to see the benefits straight away. Does that sort of support, is that something that would be of interest, do you think?
Yeah, it definitely sounds interesting, something we could talk about further. I guess one of the things that we've come up with your company in the past is that all your products are at that premium price?
Look, we are really expensive. There's no doubt about that. But you've got to look at quality. We've got a lot of quality products, and with quality comes the ability to do things better. And so you really get what you pay for, I guess is what I'm saying.
I guess some of the experience we've had in the past has been just as good with other products as with yours.
No, that's absolutely. I can see why that would be certainly a concern as well.
I just don't believe that the support you're saying you can provide will make that much difference.
Okay, perhaps if we looked at a case study, I can certainly see why what we're claiming can be hard to sort of foresee at this early point in the committee stage. But we have a case study that we took from an establishment very similar to yours. In this case study, their priorities were very similar to those that you're trying to achieve right now. Okay. What we found through the case study was in the change management process that we were able to support them with, we were able to get a 30% greater outcome in terms of the implementation than they'd anticipated.
Okay, sure. Well,
would you be interested in taking a look at that?
Yeah, I'd definitely be interested. Anything can help. Sure. Wendell, I hear what you're saying, but I guess when it comes to the bottom line, we're looking to save 20%. And when I compare you to the competitors, you are that 10% more.
Yeah, well, we are 10% more. You're right, and look, but think about all the other things that I've said that that are really good, like helping you, supporting you through that change, and making sure that you're supported well. And don't forget, look, we've got the brochures, the brochures that'll marketing material that'll help you and that kind of thing. But we've known each other for a long time. You know that you can work with me. Look, what about if I leave you with that literature first of all, and then maybe give you some time to think about it?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right, Jane. Well, look, our 15 minutes is coming to an end, and I don't want to take up any more of your time. Look, if we can take a look back at what we've discussed today, we've managed to talk a little bit about the priority that the new committee's got, the new priorities, and I've demonstrated to you that how our organisation can support you through that change management process. By doing that, we'll be able to help you to get to your outcomes more quickly and more effectively without any unnecessary sort of roadblocks from those end users. What I'd like to, what we could do now is perhaps if I go away and do a little bit more sort of work, I can look at some of our product range. I can look at how our product range can fit into some of your priorities. I can also go and meet with the chairperson of the committee, and I'll mention that we've also discussed that side of things. And look, I'll come back and meet with you again in a couple of weeks and see how things are going. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Great. All right. Good job. Thanks very much, Jane. And I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks, Wendell.
All right. So there you go. What do you reckon? Pretty good, eh? Look, we've got another appointment to get to, but not for another half an hour or so. You want to have a chat with me? Yeah, no worries. Look, there's a coffee shop across the road. Let's go and grab a coffee, and you can tell me what you thought about my excellent professional selling skills. Let's go.
Go ahead, Mr. Wendell.